play simulators, shooters, strategy games, and even MOBAs. Today we are doing War Thunder. I'm joined by my comrades Kulseg and Taule, and we are going to be very tanks. See, get all squatted up. Okay, and we are ready. Let's see here. Let's see if we have any boosters we can activate. What is this? 10% research for all everything. Go ahead and activate that. That'll be good. And time to tank. We are going to be bringing our Panzer 3M, our Panzer IV Fox 2, and our STUH STU 42G self-propelled anti-armor gun. These are all 3.7 BR vehicles. Two of them are Tier 2 and one is Tier 3 because BR and Tier do not directly correlate with another. It'll be just a moment before we are ready to enter into our match.
Channel switched.
War Thunder is one of my more favorite vehicle sims right now. It's got a really good blend of simulation fidelity, historical accuracy, and kind of ease of gameplay. It's got several different distinct modes available, so you can play arcade battles, realistic battles, or simulator battles. And each has its own fidelity standard with its own level of kind of ease of use features. So for instance, in arcade battles, you'll generally get a ballistic correction reticle, which will tell you where you're aiming, and tell you whether or not your shell is likely to hit your target. And it'll also attempt to project your penetration to the best of its ability. So you know whether or not when you shoot you're likely to penetrate, or whether your round is just going to kind of bounce harmlessly off the armor of your opponent. War Thunder does feature in the same client air combat and tank combat. So, and currently in mixed modes, you will find that there will be aircraft and tanks in all of your combat, regardless of whether or not you select air or tank combat. Which is to say that in tank mode, you play the game as a tank, and for brief periods of time, player-controlled and or AI aircraft will enter into the battle, usually to strafe, bomb, or shoot down enemy attackers or bombers. And in your air battles, you will often find that a key element of winning the air battles is to aid your friendly ground forces by destroying AI, tanks, and other ground-based targets and vehicles, so that you can move toward accomplishing your objective of destroying their base or controlling a certain amount of territory. Something else that War Thunder really has going for it is each one of your vehicles is not only has its own kind of set of characteristics, but it has many different kinds of ammo, each with their own penetration, damage effects, burst mass, weight, ammunition capacity, and there are a number of different kind of elements to each vehicle that determine how well it is going to perform in relation to other vehicles from other nations, as well as other vehicles among the different tiers and different vehicle classes. So we've got a variety of different kinds of usage statistics here that will tell you a little bit more about how your vehicle is going to perform. If you take a look, we can see that right now I've got selected the Panzer IV Fox 2, and on the Panzer IV Fox 2, which is a battle rating 3.7, we've got a mass of 22.3 tons, 363 horsepower at 3,000 RPM, max speed of 43 kilometers an hour. We can inclinate our gun 43 degrees. Our rotational speed is 16.5 degrees second. Vertical guidance, I think that's declination, but I'm not actually certain what that's for, is negative 10 or 20 degrees. So I'd say that's probably declination, or depression is the more accurate term whenever you're talking about a gun. Our frontal hull armor is 50 millimeters on the front, 30 millimeters on the sides and back, and our turret armor is very, very similar. Our gun has got good pen and a decent refire rate at most distances, and once again that is further changed by the ammunition that we use. So in our 75 we can carry Pisgah 40, which is a armor-piercing composite rigid shell, which will offer us superior penetration at most ranges, especially closer in. You've got Pisgah 39, which is an armor-piercing capped ballistic capped shell, which doesn't penetrate quite as well, but has considerably more ballistic effect. What this means is that whenever we hit an enemy tank with it, we won't be able to penetrate as much armor at as much ranges. But the shell is full of a variety of projectiles, and so when you do penetrate, you're more likely to kill the crew and critically damage the vehicle. We also have available to us heat, or high explosive anti-tank. The really cool thing about heat is that it's going to give you good penetration at really long distances, because its penetrative effect is based on a shaped charge explosive inside a Monroe effect payload in the shell. So when the shell makes contact with the enemy vehicle, it detonates that charge and achieves a set amount of penetration at a wide variety of angles. Heat is also really good for setting off enemy ammo, igniting their fuel tanks, and causing a wide variety of other kinds of effects that will help you to damage, disable, destroy enemy tanks. Welcome back, Kulseg. We are doing Trent Stream, and today we are doing War Thunder Tanks 3.7, if you would like to join.
Gotcha. I'll hold off for now while I check some things.
Sounds good. How are the adventures in Meat Smoking Land going?
Oh, I did sriracha, garlic powder, salt, and pepper rub on the piece of brisket I had and put it in with some mesquite to smoke. So we'll see how that goes.
That sounds pretty good to me. Let's see here. The Panzer III OSP M has a smaller cannon than the Panzer IV Fox II, but has the benefit of a greater refire rate, and the smaller diameter shell actually doesn't sacrifice too much in the way of penetration, if memory serves. Its penetration factor is very similar to the Panzer IV.
It penetrates better than the Panzer IV.
Yeah, I'm looking here at the Pisgah 40. It looks like at 500 meters it's got 91 millimeters of penetration. The Panzer IV Fox 2 and the Pisgah 40 at 500 meters we've got 151 millimeters. So with the Pisgah 40, you're gonna penetrate better with the Panzer IV. But if you're hitting something with more than 151 millimeters of armor, like at this point, our Panzer IV is most likely over-penetrating many of our targets that we're going to be engaging. Whereas the Panzer III is just enough. to do some decent damage and a great refire rate, so you can get lots of shells downrange pretty quickly and disable and destroy enemy vehicles. Oh, there's all of our men hanging out inside our tank. Panzer III is a 5-man tank. Panzer IV is also a 5-man tank, and then the Sta 42G is a 4-man tank, and we've got what we call the Three Stooges here. Basically what this means is if you take a hit on the driver's side of your tank, and it's a full penetrating shot, the likelihood that the round will travel directly through these 3 men on your right side is fairly high. And in the event that that happens, your vehicle is completely disabled. So it's not an ideal configuration, but if you are careful about your positioning and you try to prevent giving the enemy the opportunity to land that kind of a penetrating shot on you, you can have some good effect. The Stugs are really nice. The Sta is a little different. Haven't quite gotten the chance to really get into the Sta and see how to best employ it. So that's something I'm going to be experimenting with here. As you can see, the Sta actually uses 2-piece ammo. So we've got our projectiles, and then we've got our powder charges, and they're kind of separate. I don't know if we're gonna have more problems with our ammo detonating as a result, or fewer, or if it's just going to increase our reload times. Right now, the reload rate is 17 seconds, so just shy of 20 seconds between shots. This is going to be one of those vehicles where you kind of peek around something that you're hiding behind, take a shot, and then you duck back behind it, while your crew frantically tries to fit another projectile and powder charge into your cannon, so you can engage the enemy yet again. Oh man, that sound when those 7970s throttle up just for a quarter of a second and it goes and you've got this wonderful wind tunnel effect going on. It's very, very special.
Channel switched.
Go ahead and get a match started here and just see how it goes. Here we go, we found a match. We're Conquest Berlin. Oh man. Here we go, we're gonna bring some Pisgah and just a little bit of high explosive.
Hello.
Welcome back!
Hey,
I just got into a match. I'm gonna...
How often do you usually check your smoker, Kelly? Like every 2 hours?
Something like that.
Alright, I am Sta, and we are doing the Berlin map, so everything is very on fire. One of the advantages that the Germans have is their vehicles tend to be faster for their weight class than other comparable vehicles from the other nations. So I'm hoping to be able to get into a good forward position pretty early on into the game. Maybe that'll give me a little bit of a surprise advantage on the enemy. Okay, there's a Panzer IIIL over there. I generally want to take a shot and then move and then take a shot and move since my reload time is so long. Something that limits the STA that other proper tanks don't have to worry about so much is the STA has its gun set into a housing. That was a kill. Has its gun set into a housing with limited flexion, unlike a turret that can turn all the way around. The STA is limited to things within a fairly narrow arc in front of it for it to engage. And we just reloaded. It took us that long to reload after that last shell. But we have an 150mm gun, which is a whole lot of gun. Oh, no, 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 you're bad. Receive cannon. Let me just turn around a little bit and... See, now it's going to take us a really long time to load another shell up. But when we do, I'm going to put it in his driver's hatch, and that should probably quiet this guy down. Watching that. Oh, no, he's gone. Okay. My engine is crippled, so it's time for me to repair. Repair. I don't have any repair parts. I am incapable of repairing. Well, I am now a not particularly useful stationary emplacement. I'm going to have to ask my buddy to tow. Tow, please. Very stuck. Anything? Oh, there we go. Bro mode over here is going to give me a tow. There we go. He's just going to pull me into a relative safety. And the next guy who comes around this corner, I'll just shoot him. That should be good. So that's alright. Now we just need to wait for the enemy to come here. And I'll prioritize buying replacement parts next time. That is one thing about War Thunder. Simple pieces of equipment, like, fire extinguishers, you have to research them for every vehicle. You don't get them for the vehicle by default. So the fire extinguisher that I researched in my Panzer IV Fox 2 doesn't work in my STA. I need to research an entirely new fire extinguisher for that purpose. Which can be a little inconvenient at times. But... Oh, here we go. To the sky! When an air battle activates, you have the option of spending a battle point and activating an aircraft. So I'm activated a fighter. Since the enemy didn't activate any fighters, really the best thing I can do is fly over and spot the enemy a little bit and do some strafing. So that's a self-propelled gun. Probably going to have thinner armor than most of these like medium tanks and the like. Let me just... Pop! Lawn dart! Okay, and then there's a martyr. There. I can't get to him, he's on the other side of that hill. But when he pops over that hill, I will have a very special thing to share with him. He's shooting me, but I can't shoot him. There we go. KV-1. Whack! Oh. That's not so great. Let me just try... I'm reloading still. We're lobbing shells at this KV-1. The KV-1 has a very large turret with lots of armor, so it can be kind of difficult to penetrate in a flat-on fight. You really need to get around their side, and while I am crippled, it's kind of hard for me to get around the side of an enemy. If I can, I'm going to attempt to lob a shell over my ally and on top of him. Nope. Good luck. Oh, just inside my... See here. I damaged his barrel. Okay. He's maneuvered out of my gun traversal radius. But I disabled his main gun, so that should...
What's this, Tally?
There we go. I'm bouncing shells off the front of this KV-1 right now.
What is this?
I'm 14 and this is creepy.
Okay, that was a little too high.
Okay.
I'm being rammed. Is that an enemy ramming me? I can't even tell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an enemy ramming me and frantically trying to penetrate.
Very spooky Doge.
I'm dropping shells. This guy... Oh no, it's a friendly ramming me. I don't think he understands that I can't move. I think he's legitimately trying to encourage me to move, but I'm incapable, so... That encouragement is... Oh! I have removed that man's shins and that other man's skull. I just need to continue to slowly lob rounds over this hill into that martyr. Oh, no, where'd he go? There he is. And we're loaded. He's moving ever so slightly, making it a little bit more difficult for me to get rounds in on him on a consistent basis. There we go. There he is. Killed him! Took out enough of guys in his tank to disable him. Okay, here we go. Now there's an enemy fighter, so I'm gonna go back to the air battle, and I'm actually gonna have some fighters to fight, protect my bomber, and hopefully he'll get some bombs out on the enemy. Oop! That's not good. As a fighter, I spawned very much out of position to assist my bomber. Okay, that's alright.
Show him a little trick you learned.
I'm gonna show him a little trick I learned. I am shooting him a lot. He's just, he's not disintegrating as much as I would like him to be. Where's the other enemy fighter? I don't even see it. Okay, he's on fire. I got an assist for that. I think one of our self-propelled anti-aircraft guns landed a critical hit on him and set him on fire. Whatever I was flying in didn't have very effective anti-aircraft armament, so I just kind of got lots of little sparkle as I perforated his fuselage. Let me see. Maybe if that IL-2 flies back down here, I can try and shoot him with my 150. I'm trying to convince my team to tow me to battle. Because unfortunately where I currently am, I'm completely incapable of moving to engage the enemy. And we are winning so very much that there's no one for me to shoot where I am right now. Well, something that I do not know the answer to is whether or not I can abandon my vehicle.
Hold Kilo.
If I hold Kilo, I'm not in a squad, is what it's
Oh
telling
no,
me.
not that. Juliet.
Okay. Oh, here we go. I'm abandoned. Oh God, no! I guess I scuttled my vehicle is what I did.
Yeah, that's the scuttle vehicle button.
Okay. That's alright. Time for Panzer 3? Time for Panzer 4. No, let's do 3. Here we go. Panzer 4 over there. And he doesn't see me. That's 1. And now I just need to kill the driver. Come on, where's the driver? There he is. Oh, no, I missed. Not so hot. I need to kill the driver. Better load, APCR. He's shooting me a lot. Okay, I see. Oh, I got an assist. That's okay. The damage appears to be mild and mostly cosmetic. So I'm just gonna continue doing my business. I'm surprised he was able to shoot me at all with everyone in his turret dead. That usually isn't something that can happen, but he figured it out. Found a way to do that.
Much arcade mode.
Yeah.
On arcade mode, they usually can't do it. It's not supposed to be possible, so presumably the gunner has to be alive in order to engage, but it might have been that he fired the shot at the same time.
Well, he was looking away from me. I shot in the side of his turret, killed everyone in his turret.
Well, you
And then-
knocked out his breach, so I think
Oh, is that
maybe,
what happened?
a lucky NG shot hit your transmission.
Is that what happened? Okay, he got like an 8mm pen that hit, I don't know, my fuel pump.
You're leaking transmission fluid everywhere.
Or yeah, something like that. But it said that my barrel was damaged at some point. Oh God, I have run into the ground and it has damaged my track and suspension. We're playing Silly Thunder today, where silly things happen and we don't know why they are happening. But that's okay because I have survived so far. Let's see, I can be a bomber.
Bro stream just started.
Oh, that's pretty good. Battle will start in 1 second. Oh, I have machine guns on my nose. There, I can... Okay, time to drop bombs. That's a light tank. There really isn't anything more... There's nothing there for me to kill, really. I'm a bomber with nothing to bomb. This is suboptimal. There are no, like, enemies here. Okay, I'm just a low-flying gunship, is what it is.
There you go.
Just engage them with my turret gunners. Alright. Let's see, did I get enough research points to learn how to have replacement parts, is the question. Oh, that's heat. I've got heat for the stuff.
It's pretty good.
Is that 105mm heat? It's 105mm heat. That's, I'm okay with that. Alright, do you want to send me a group invite?
Done.
Okay, accepted. Alright, I've readied up, so I am ready to initiate tanks. Alright, it is time for Sta. Let's bring some heat. I'm not sure this high explosive is very useful, so I'm gonna bring heat instead. And just see how that goes. Do battle. Thank you. Alright, off we go. Oh, you're in a Martyr 3. Does the Martyr 3 have a whole turret?
Nope.
It has 50% of a turret?
Not even.
Not even.
Not even.
It's got a gun shield on it.
It's got
Another
a
one.
gun shield and then just a man peeking over the top. I see that.
I'd like to say it's got a good gun, but
Does it not have a good gun?
not really.
Is it a 105?
No, it's a 75.
How does it compare to the gun on the Fox 2?
I think it's the same.
The Fox 2 gun is pretty good, though. You get better reload speed?
Mm-mm.
So the Martyr 3 really isn't so great?
I think it's got a lower BR is the point.
Ah.
I'm trying to get to the head start because that sounds like it could be fun.
Okay.
Well, I hit a lot of things on that BT5, but there were a lot of things that didn't matter.
You hit all of the things that it didn't actually need.
Ah, shit. That was a crit. There we go. Now we run away. There's an M10 looking at me furiously. Nope, 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 nope. Also, it's probably reversed faster if the guys got out and pushed.
I am... undamaged. That doesn't make any sense. I must have hit him at a really high angle, so the round bounced. I am just waiting to reload right now. This thing really takes a long time to reload.
I think it's 2-piece ammo.
Yeah, it is 2-piece ammo. I killed that guy, so that's fine. We just, oop. There are more enemies over there.
So the heat, this has the heat.
Okay, here we go up this hill. Woo! There's rounds flying directly over me. Oh god. No, thank you. Oh, that's a Panzer 3L. Hello, Panzer 3L. I would like you to... Oh. Sherman? Sherman, you're bad. I don't know why that Sherman just did what he did, but I wish he wouldn't have. I damaged his breech. Okay, it's time for me to duck back behind. Damn it! I still don't have replacement parts. Tow, please. Just poke back here. Let's try the heat out and just see how that works. Okay. I'm almost loaded. Let's see here. Poking back up over this hill. Loaded up, ready to go. There's an M10. I got a feeling if I hit that M10, he'll burst into confetti. No, he's not in an engagement. That's an M3. Try not to pull in front of the Sherman if I can avoid it. M3 Lee. Bop. That was a critical hit. Who does he still have? He's still got somebody hanging out in, like, his turret, so that's where I need to hit if I want him to... Oh no, he's driving away. Better back up and hide while they reload my gun. You over there enjoying the still life? Oh, that M3 is vulnerable again. So once I'm loaded, here we go. I'll be loaded by the time I get my gun in position. Now I just need to put a shell into his turret. Pop. Apparently I only perforated one of the men in his turret, and there are three. So the heat seems to be working alright. It's penetrating pretty well. It's just not doing so much damage once it gets in there. Right. Here's a T-34 down there. If I can't get in position to engage him. No. Can't do that. Let's see here. What are you? What are you? Piece of candy? Okay, I've killed the bow gunner. Uh-oh. Where's the... Oh! Nope, that's it. M10 got me. He took out my driver's feet, and without feet you can't operate gas pedals. So that disables you right there. You shoot off an enemy's hand, he cannot press a button. Right. Working our way up there. Alright, Tally, I'm coming up behind you in a 3M. What's the weather like over here? Hello? Yeah, that's T-34. That's an M3. Dead? I put parts of his engine through the people inside his vehicle. In contrast to the the Panzer III has an incredibly fast refire rate, so should be able to get lots of rounds out in a short period of time. Uh-oh. That's not very good. Back up here. Start repairs. And can't take another shot at this guy. That's not so good. Damn it! Hey. That's the game. Alright, so what do we got? Finally got our spare parts for our STA, and we've also researched an elevation mechanism for our 3. Let's see, what is this? Oh, this is new, better heat. Our old heat has 105 millimeters of penetration at all ranges at a 0-degree impact angle. Our new heat has 115, so it's even more heat. We'll go ahead and purchase that, and ready up for the next one.
Well,
Hello, we're ready to go when you are.
Lots of people that match and got 1 kill.
That's pretty good. I got hit a lot.
I don't know if I like this stuff. It has such a big gun that does so very little, it feels like. Anyhow. It's time for Finland. On the upside, I'm about to get a better question mark martyr.
Better question mark.
It's got a better gun. I think it just gets a higher tier of gun.
Alright, I'm choosing the STA life again. Oh god! I have spawned inside a Stug! That was an interesting thing. Alright. Follow the Stug, he knows what to do. That is a very long barrel.
Lead.
That little man who's just squatting there.
Do you see him frantically
I see him
just
frantically,
adjusting?
yes, jimmying the little wheel to turn the gun. That's pretty good. That's fidelity right there.
He gets shot in the butt a lot. And the commander is just holding on to his britches for dear life. Please don't see me, T-34. Okay.
This is the first time I've ever been on this map.
The rocks are life.
I just exposed myself to the entire enemy team. I'm hoping I can
rocks are
engage
life.
them before they engage me.
Come to the rocks.
Fuck! I need a tow.
Gotcha.
Please. No. Oh, this is not helping.
This is working in some strange fashion.
No, don't do... Whatever is happening right now is bad. I am just in a metal box, and they are hitting it with explosives in the hopes
I'm
that it will
wiggling
break.
it so they can't hit the same place twice.
Very effective.
So
I'm
this
gonna
is
start
backwards.
repairing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm repairing now.
I'll just attempt to shoot the people shooting at you. How about that?
Okay. That should be fine, I guess. In 10 seconds, I will be repaired. You are going to die, my friend.
Deedly.
Are you trying to push me?
Deedly. Deedly.
My barrel is in your gunner's anus.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm repaired and frantically reversing.
Ooh, spooky.
Very spooky. Okay.
Ugh.
I don't know what that was, but that seemed bad to me. I mean, call me old-fashioned. Oh god, no. No thank you.
Fix my barrel here. I think I absorbed.
I am going downhill sledding. I'm surprised I didn't hull myself on that rock that I just coasted down on top of. I'm gonna try
Contact?
being a CQB-sta. I think that
Didn't
might
lose
be...
a single man in that engagement.
That's, pretty good.
The shrapnel passed straight through him and cauterized the wound.
It
They're
was
fine.
heat, so the high explosive just cauterized the wound.
Mhm.
Sounds good. That's an M10 up there. Hello, M10. Hello. Hello. Bop! I missed. Damn.
Slamming on the brakes. Ow.
Attempting to
I am
reposition.
killed.
Do you know what killed you? He called artillery on me.
Hands are 3 in the village.
Ow. That's not so good. Let me just try to heat this M10. I'm firing heat directly over top of him. I see a T-34 in the village that's making me nervous.
Mhm.
Getting to be... Oh god! SU-122 killed me.
Mm.
Oh wow! He hit the Three Stooges. Ew, that little stubby gun coming out of his nose is pretty nasty looking. Alright. Oh, now you're in a
Yeah.
The enemy is bombering, so I'm going to become an airplane for a couple of minutes. Oh! I spawned on the tail of this HE-111.
Critical hit. I put heat through the Three Stooges.
Pretty good. I can hear those cannons going racka-dacka-dacka-dacka-dacka, but I'm missing, I guess. And just not generally being very effective. I'm gonna... What is he doing? Don't do whatever you're doing. Stop that. I crashed into him, destroying his aircraft. And forcing him to crash into the ground.
Such a fact. If I could hit the target I'm aiming at, I would do really well.
I see a Stug 3 over there. I'm wondering... I can hit him from here. Let me just do into the Three Stooges. Up! Ha 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 ha! That's kind of funny. Alright, yeah, I got him.
My heat went through his fucking anti-heat armor.
It just went
and
right
the rest
through
of
it.
the tank.
That's pretty good.
GG, Gaijin. GG.
He's got a little panel there specifically to pre-det your heat, and your heat
Doesn't
just
matter.
punches right through it.
It's Gaijin.
That's, uh-oh. I am attempting to advance.
I will do nothing of the sort.
That is a T-70.
I can do this.
That's an SU-122. I'm gonna hide behind this log cabin, because I heard logs stop 75.
I shot through both of his engines.
That's a Panzer IV Fox 2 at the top of that hill. That's an M10. There are lots of enemy tanks here.
Load faster, yeah. Doop. Doop. I should have had a machine gun to clear shrubberies out of the way of my heat.
Yeah.
I
I think that's. I think I lobbed a heat shell at an enemy, and I think the trees stopped it because it didn't land. Like, as far as I could tell, I didn't see it detonate. Normally, even when you miss, you see it.
We
like,
got a
detonate
jelly
near the
welly.
target.
Here we go.
I don't even know what that means.
It means bombs are about to happen.
I'm just tanking it through the snow. Oh, I hear that. Oh god, there's a Spitfire in your butt. Don't worry, I'll shoot him with my coax.
Don't care. Have some bombs, everybody.
Let me just coax the Spitfire a little bit.
Did I not get a single kill?
I hit him at one point. Obviously, my coax is a little, like, 8mm machine gun, so...
Right back.
That's a BT-5.
Oh my. It's
Trying
just
to
a
cut
34 here.
a hole through the forest that I can fire my main gun through. See where that BT-5 just went. Uh-oh, this is ice, and if it cracks, I'll probably be underwater, won't I?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't want to be underwater. I'm a tank. I'm not a big fan of that, so... 400? I can't deflect, or elevate my gun. That BT-5 is dropping artillery on me.
They do that.
Stop. Hello, stop. It's upside down!
What?
It's upside... I'm shooting it in the belly.
Okay.
I don't... I'm hitting its, like, engine and stuff in there. I'm also exploding, because it dropped artillery on me. But it's upside down. I can't hit anyone in there, because all of the crew is, like...
Oh god, we're upside down?
I don't even know where they're I think I can hit the ammo in the floor in the back. Yep, there we go. That's an interesting thing. Okay. I have now killed a tank through its belly. I'm just outside their spawn. I've just kind of been cutting a path through to their spawn. So now they're just gonna start spawning and driving out, and we'll see what happens from there.
I hope they like exploding over here on Bravo.
Oop! That's a gas. I killed it with my coax.
Mm-hmm. You can bump them, like, just run into them and kill them.
Pretty good. I am now in their spawn.
That's pretty good.
Oh! Hello! I've run into the downside of being in their spawn. They spawn
Yeah.
behind you.
Is this like a pile team
My
or
loader is
something?
unconscious, which is kind of a limitation.
3 bombs, no rockets. But they're very large bombs.
Well, my loader woke up from his short nap, and I am now back to fighting shape, so I just need to hope they don't spawn behind me anymore, and I'll be fine. I think that's...
Oh my god.
I think that's it. I think that's the game. As far as I can tell.
Load, 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 load. Load, 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 load.
Oh no, it looks like he didn't spawn behind me. He just like weaved his way down that hill. Hello, T-26. Hello. Oh. I'm getting hit.
Load, 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 load,
Shooting me through that rock.
load. I'm alive somehow. Uh-oh.
Bop. Oh, I hit nothing. Nothing of value. You shooting my tracks? I'm putting shells. Okay, now I just need to kill the guy in his turret. He should be right there. There we go. That's a T-50. How do I kill a T-50?
Shoot it anywhere. It's a tier 1.
Okay, yeah, I just perforated it instantly. I haven't seen a T-50 before. Is that like a recent addition?
It's just a really low tier thing that you use for like a few matches.
What
and then
nation
move
gets
on.
it?
Russians.
Oh.
It's a good little tank if you use it right. You just gotta scoot around and shoot the people in the back, like...
They are
tiny
now
things
calling
that explode.
artillery on their own spawn to try to get rid of me.
Not went swimmingly.
Business as usual.
Martyr.
That
Oh man, fairy awards, many trophies, such statistics. Wow.
Should I go for the Wirbelwind or the Hetzer?
Ooh, that is the question, isn't it? Let's see here.
So,
What mods am I researching right now? Oh, don't change vehicle.
actually, I've started researching the Wirbelwind.
Elevation
But
mechanism.
Hetzer is
Artillery support for my 3. That'll be just great.
Mhm.
Let's see. Stuh. 42. I should probably start using my P4, or my P4 Fox 2, because I think I've got Talisman on it, so I get more research points. But I'm doing my P3 right now because I still have things to research for it. I've got a feeling getting this, getting the better heat for the Stuh is actually going to be really good.
It seems better than the other ammos.
Yeah, because, I mean, using the Pisgah, I've got a feeling that just the heat I have right now is better than the Pisgah 90% of the time,
Probably.
from what I can tell.
It's
So
such a big, dumb, slow round, and it's kind of
yeah.
boing. And the HE has it's like the HE is just tinfoil around explosive.
Eh,
It throws off no shrapnel. It just goes bam, and then everyone's very startled.
eh. It just rings their tank like a bell. Gong! Hello, is there anyone in there?
No, fuck you. Here we go. I now have a martyr that is tan and has slightly more turret.
Slightly more turret? What would you call this turret? Is it like a third of a turret, or...
It kind of looks like a strange face looking at it from a certain angle.
I see.
You'll see. If you look at it from the left side, it has a little eye. What is this map? Do you see this map?
I do.
Or it's just like a splotch of black lines and then... well, maybe that was just...
Maybe they just took, like, the MS Paint spray tool and just... You know what I mean? With the stuff, should I just bring all the ammo? I mean, the reload speed's so slow, you're probably never going to run out.
Basically.
Okay, I'm just going to heat all day, every day, because it seems like that's the best way to go. I'm also driving vaguely right, but if I recall correctly, there used to be a really cool way you could go over here, and they put a rock fall there to prevent you from going there. So I don't know if this is going to work out or not, but we'll see.
Oh, that's a treat. Oh, this has a coax. Yes. A coax on a tank destroyer. It's not a coax, it has a bow gun.
It has a bow gun?
Even better.
That's pretty good. I am driving through all of the shrubs. Here's a T-50 blazing a trail for us.
Oh,
Oh, is that like a training tank?
it might be.
Can we climb it? Yes, we can!
Straight out of Africa. There we go.
Leclerc. Where do we know this name? Who is Leclerc? Oh, there's an enemy tank up here, I think, knocking trees down. No, I don't see an enemy tank. Am I knocking trees down? Watch, I'm gonna drive through this. There's gonna be a cliff on the other side.
Trying to remember if there is or not. I can't see where I'm going.
Neither can I. I just
There's
see...
a large rock, and rocks are
trees.
life, so
Uh-huh.
I'm going to that rock.
I see a KV-1 Bravo over here.
Yeah, let's shoot that a lot, if we can.
Okay, let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Climbing the hill. Oh, I can't depress. I'm getting shot by a Panzer IIIJ.
I shot an M10 that was taking aim at you.
Okay, that's good. I'm
There's
gonna
that.
duck back down behind this hill.
There's a sta over here.
Yeah, I see it. I'm
They're
reloading and
crossing.
aligning on it.
Rocks are life.
I'm gonna push up into the rocks so that I have
Rocks.
something impermeable to shells to hide behind. There's a Panzer III J hiding behind that rock. I wonder if I can...
I really would like there to be no more trees. God damn it, Johnny Appleseed.
I'm going to attempt
How
to
am I
drive over
supposed
this
to kill
trench.
fascists with all these Appleseed trees? You shit. There's the Panzer IV crossing the field.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just trying to
lead it.
I'm trying to like wiggle my gun up over this hill, but it's not working.
Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like where I am right now. Oh, I didn't like it for good reason. I'm dead.
Shit.
I am killed.
I'm taking hits from that Panzer IV.
Time to become an artillery piece.
There are tank traps here. Going to make maneuvering difficult.
Seen the tank traps in the D-Day map? They're just wooden posts with satchels on top and a tripwire.
I just
Like,
shot the ground.
Panzer III-J, can't hit you. M4's shooting at me.
I'm reloading.
That did not go where I was aiming, even slightly. Up.
I've been flanked. I'm loaded. Better aim. Up! Critical hit. Okay, now I just need to wait 17 seconds to reload. Maybe I can...
So in the Stug, it looks like you want to try and go...
Oh, he's moving toward me. He has
Dying.
knocked an armor panel off of my tank.
Yeah.
He hit it and it, like, flipped off and cartwheeled away. I'm gonna drive up to this man and let him know that, oh, that's a Martyr 3. Don't shoot me.
If you had HE, that would be the thing.
They've knocked another armor panel off. Okay, they killed me.
They're slowly undressing you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, he shot me directly in the barrel. You shit. I'm dead.
Alright, I am Panzer III time.
Yeah. I'll run to the hills and go dop, dop, dop.
I'm being strafed.
Oh, I accidentally...
I'm gonna get my coax around on you, and when I do, you're going to get some 7mm machine guns.
Where's he going? Nile, too.
I fired my main gun at
like
him.
50 mil. Oh. So close. There you go.
Ah! I got an assist! Here comes the K-61. It's gonna ram me. Oh no, it rammed someone else. Okay. Oh, here comes a bomber. Get into bomber formation.
I don't see it.
It's spawning in. It hasn't spawned in yet.
M24.
Yeah, I see it. I'm attempting to cut through the shrubs, so I have line of effect. I'm climbing this hill in the hopes that I will gain some sort of an advantage from doing so. Yeah.
Where is it? I don't. It's too high. I can't.
It's above us. I mean, that's where you'd expect the bombs to be coming from, so I guess...
Where's the actual
Point of
flying
impact?
machine?
I don't...
There it is. Come down here, you shit. Can't actually elevate this thing all that much.
I'm on the hill directly above you.
M10 out in the field.
I see a sta out at range.
Wow. That hurt really bad.
Uh-oh, he's aiming at me. I don't think I can penetrate him.
Target undamaged. Oh, that was my last tank.
Apparently with the stuff, you just keep that very front glacis pointed at the enemy. Maybe I can disable his transmission? A little bit lower.
You kind of have to put it into a diamond formation so that they get glancing blows. Because if you go flat on with them, they'll just punch
I'm
right
gonna
through
try.
the
I'm gonna try to put the shell into the little pilot cockpit viewpoint window. I'm trying to use words, but I'm saying the wrong ones. Okay. Try and drive out of this artillery impact area. He knows I was cross with him at the very least. Oh, that's bad. Don't do that. Don't get stuck. Do not. Oh, no. No, please. I hooked my slat armor on a rock, and then I froze there for a second and started taking very much fire.
Your plating did its
They
job.
killed 2 of my crew members.
Oh shit. Never mind. It didn't really do it.
No, it didn't do anything. My plating got hooked on a rock, so it was the armor that killed me, basically. I'm gonna attempt to close into point blank with this P4 and see how that goes.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
I've lost contact with him. Oh, there he is. He's driven over there. Fuck! He got me just a second before I could shoot at him. I guess he knew I was coming, so he noodled away. Oh, he got his shell right in the middle of my turret and took out all 3 guys.
There's no way of knowing when you're detected, so I guess I'm just going to adopt the policy of I'm always detected.
It seems to be the best policy. Alright, we lost this one. Oh well.
I still got something. Not really.
I almost have the new heat and the artillery for my 3M. Phew, ready!
God damn it.
What happened?
Just more news about FUDs doing FUD things.
What are they doing? Are they taking Mosin Nagant's, chambering in them in 30-06 and sawing the barrel off?
A guy who was, I guess, deemed himself a guard for a, quote, Muslim-free gun range,
What?
dropped his firearm and shot himself.
Oh dear. First of all, how are you going to determine whether a person is a Muslim as they're entering your range? Are you going to have them swear on a Bible?
Do a
Because
quiz.
I've got bad news, friend.
Quick pop quiz.
Okay, quick pop quiz. Who is
Who is
God?
great?
And oh, oops, Yahweh. Sorry, nah, that's the wrong answer. Jesus was a prophet. B, a Jew. C, a charlatan.
A dinosaur.
D, a giant robot. I don't even have a small questionnaire. Sir, do you have a minute to tell me
Oh,
about your religious beliefs before you enter in this
10.
establishment?
Allied forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
You have a P4 in your rectum.
yeah. I'm trying to use the buildings as the armor I don't have.
I am just going to start using the armor as the armor that I do have. Because I was shooting that other STA, and that is when I realized that the STA's frontal armor is retarded. So, if I just keep my front pointed at the enemy, I can just sit here and go thump, thump, thump every 20 seconds. And just really hope they don't track me. That's an enemy right there. But I can't see him through all these things, so I better drive through these things. It's another STA! Hot STA on STA action.
I'm looking for him.
I just put a shell through his side. That's a KV-1. Who I don't think can penetrate me, so as long as he can't penetrate me, I'll be happy. He's trying to drive outside of my...
Oh, I found him. Hello, friend.
Doop bop. He's trying to drive around my
Yeah.
side.
I got
Thank
him.
you! That's what friends are for! There's an M22 Locust. Oh, stay right there, don't move. Bop! I just shot him and he disintegrated. That's
I
a
just got the
Dis-30 in front of me. I'm unconscious. I better back up. Being unconscious isn't so great.
Stand perfectly still. Maybe they will think I am a house.
Okay, I'm reloading. So the STA, you just stay pointing at the enemy at all times and no one can penetrate you. Which I'm okay with. That's fine with me. There's a fence in the way here. I need to push all of these things out of the way.
I'm trying to keep as many sides of me against the building as possible.
Hello! He's trying to escape. Oh, the artillery, I believe is... No, he's... wait, why? I was loaded! What happened to my... What is going on? I'm stuck in an endless reload loop of some kind.
Is your breach damaged?
No, I don't think. I mean, possibly. My damage readout has never really worked the right way. I think I'm experiencing lag is what's happening. I'm going to become an airplane. I'm going to back up over here. IL-2. Oh, I have many machine guns.
Oh! Mr. Rogers, why?
That P400 on me. Whoop! Just gingerly touching tips. And... Ah! I had him lined up and I had my cannons reloaded and it despawned me. I hate it when it does that. He's still alive! Why is he still alive? So silly. Alright, there's a T-34. They're all pretending I'm not here. Stop. Stop. I'm back. Why did you do that? I just had a friendly tank drive directly in front of me and then explode, because reasons. What the? I just clicked to fire and instead I started to reload. Oh,
I think your breach is broken and you're
oh, my barrel banana peeled. You're right.
you're having light strikes or something on your
Yeah.
ammo.
Right. Battle. All right, 3M in it. I shot him with my coax, and now he is leaking black smoke everywhere. I killed him with my coax. I'm not sure why he flew directly at me and allowed me to do that, but he did. Oh, it's time to be another airplane and shoot down a bomber. That's a Wellington. Yes! I hope I have cannons. Do I have cannons? Yes!
Oh, wow.
I have cannons, but apparently it's just not enough to stop this Wellington that is made out of hate. There we go, got him. Oh, shoot this T-34 a little bit. T-34 probably isn't vulnerable to aircraft weaponry, is it?
Nah.
Let me see if they've got any, like,
Anything open top.
self-propelled guns. What, is this an open top? I don't even know. That's a Panzer. There, I lawn darted into a Panzer. Alright, driving forward. Oh wow, we are getting creamed.
Yep.
Is our team just snapping?
Yep.
Because I was doing alright. I wasn't having any particular amount of trouble. Kind of like having some growing pains, learning how to stub, but nothing too serious. Oh, you're a Panzer III. Hello. Picked it up. Oh. I managed to have 0 effect with that shot. Okay. The game's over. I got a battle trophy. Oh, it's 5 backup vehicles. 2 Panzer IIIMs, a Panzer IV-G, and a Bf-109 Fox 4. That's extremely useful. Very medals, many trophies, wow. Okay. Wing Breaker, destroyed the most air targets. In a ground game. It's kind of funny. Go ahead and buy that heat, because, you know, that's useful. What else could I use? Adjustment of fire. Adjustment of fire makes you more accurate, right?
Yep.
You know, I really need the track research, actually, because being in a STA without replacement tracks is very silly. It is not strongly recommended. Alright, and with that, we're gonna call this edition of Trent Stream. Thanks for tuning in to War Tanks, and Tank Thunder will resume at a future date. Catch you later, everybody.